spit for you in a second.
Yes,
Maybe I get on that list.
Yeah, for sure.
I give you my top 5. This is my unadulterated. I'm not fronting for the cameras.
Future's in my top 5 too.
Future's in your top 5.
In my top 5. We'll get to Future because I'm sure you got some things to.
I was just going, I'm about to turn it on you like, oh, okay, oh, really? So you aware of the interview Nicki Minaj did with Joe Budden? To where she said she was in the studio with Future and she was mad at him because Future looked at her and said, Nicki, it's crazy that people think I do all these hard drugs and everything just because I be rapping about, doing them. But in real life, I'm a lightweight. I don't do that stuff. And Nicki was like, yo, I'm paraphrasing. Yo, like, basically, that's messed up, bro. And you should be ashamed of yourself because a lot of people are thinking that you do this and they have started doing drugs because of that. You ain't hear what Juice WRLD said? Juice WRLD died of you know how Juice WRLD died? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he ain't get shot.
Overdose. Yeah.
You know who he said inspired him to start doing drugs? Go ahead. There you go.
But here's and let's deal with these separately.
And it's different if it's like, if Future is like, yo, but I'm really living like that. But Future is telling
Well, let's deal with them separately because again, context is important. Where I come from, and I'm not bailing Future out by any means, but I want to understand and give some commentary as to what could be happening in this scenario.
All right.
When we deal with Nicki Minaj, number one, as a dude, and me and Nicki Minaj are not dating or not nothing.
She married. Y'all better not be dating.
Yeah. So what I look like telling her I'm on all these drugs? If I am on them, it's my job to tell her. I don't really get out like that. Like, them niggas tripping. I don't really get down like that.
Come on, Loon, brother.
Bro, you gonna tell me that niggas ain't saying that to women?
Come on, bro. But like you said, if they not dating, then it's like, this is my friend. This is my collaborator. We're in the studio.
So why she want to know my business that I'm strung out on Lord tabs and shit? I ain't telling her that. If I'm strung out on lean and all this Nicki Minaj, I ain't telling her that. Nah, I don't get down like that. I really don't get down like that, baby. It ain't really like that. Like, how y'all know it ain't that?
But why would you not want to tell a person in a one-on-one setting when you're telling millions of people in your music that that's what you do?
Well, because, I don't know. That's a good question.
There we go. Oh, a point for Dee-1. If y'all keep a score at home.
That's a good question. But if that's, I could say that if you're putting it in your music and you don't want to, because, that's a good one. He stomped me with that one, Future.
I got another one and by the way, shout out to Future.
Yeah,
my man Orlando used to manage Future, and Orlando used to manage me. Like, one time I went to a car show in Shreveport and opened up for Future at the concert. We never have built one-on-one. But what I'm not finna do, brother, and I hope that you'll be on my team when I say this, is in this dark world where people I love T.I.'s song, My Life, Your Entertainment. I think that was on his Paper Trail album.
Right.
And just that title, I love it because I see it now that I'm not finna let this world that just simply wants to be entertained by who beefing with who and who got locked up today and who got shot. I'm not finna let them cast me off as, oh, he's the rapper hater at all. When I'm a dude who out here writing children's books, right. You heard me? David found his Slingshot, anti-bullying hip-hop children's book. This is a hip-hop book, but it's a true story about me being a kindergartner getting bullied in New Orleans, how I overcame that by tapping into my God-given gifts.
Here's a question.
What's up?
If Meek Mill went on an interview tomorrow and said, Dee-1, I know you got your children's book, but we can do better, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, you rapping and shit. You shouldn't even be doing the rap thing. That's the devil playground. We can do better. Spend all your time on writing books. Spend all your time in those schools, in those communities. Get out of this club. It's like in a club with the Bible, right? You respect that, and you got a lot of respect for that. But, brother, it might be the wrong place to be in here.
That's exactly where I need to be, man. What you mean?
Tell me why.
Why? Because in Mark chapter 2, verse 13, it says, Jesus calls Levi, a.k.a. Matthew. Then Jesus went out to the lake shore again, you heard me? And he taught the crowds that were coming to him. As he walked along, he saw Levi, the son of Alphaeus, sitting at his tax collector's booth. Follow me and be my disciple. That's what he told Levi. Jesus said to him. So Levi got up and followed him. Later, Levi invited Jesus and his disciples to his home as dinner guests, along with buku tax collectors and other disreputable sinners, a.k.a. what you might think is going on in the club, right? There were many people of this kind amongst Jesus' followers, but when the teachers of religious law saw who the Pharisees were, and they saw him eating with tax collectors and other sinners, they asked his disciples, why does he eat with such scum and people like that? When Jesus heard this, he told them, healthy people don't need a doctor, Loon. Sick people do. I have come to call not those who think they are righteous, but those who know they are sinners. That's why I need to be in the club with it. That's why I need to be a rapper.
But that's Jesus. You ain't Jesus, man.
Thanks for watching this clip from It's Up There podcast. To see the rest of the interview, click one of the boxes on the screen. Also join Discord and Patreon to be in our community.